Okay, so tonight I'm pinch hitting for Sarah. Um, had something come up that she can't be with us tonight. So I'm going to share my screen. Alrighty. So we'll talk about things at the end, but I just want to go ahead and um, get started. What? No, that isn't what I wanted. Go away. There. Okay. So tonight we're going to focus on bookings. Now, to have a well-rounded business, you have your bookings, you have your recruiting, um, and your customer care and your host coaching and all of that. But in order to uh, have a well-rounded business, everything kind of starts with bookings, but doesn't stop there. Okay, so just remember that the basis of our business is the parties, but from the parties comes everything else. So, strong consultants have 2 to 4 virtual parties a week. Um, and again, it's your business, so you can decide what you want your calendar to look like. But if you want to have a really strong, consistent business, you're going to want to have those 2 to 4 virtual parties per week. I choose to do 4 to 6 parties every 2 weeks. I choose to work on the first and the third week of the month. But that's totally up to you when you have the parties. Now, one thing as you are doing your bookings and you're in your parties, you're going to want to work to replace the parties that you have. So remember that when you are having your parties, it's really important to get bookings from your current parties. It's so much easier that way. And what you want to do is you want to focus on for sure 1, but hopefully 2 or 3, because to continue your business you don't want to just replace the party that you're having. You want to add more to your calendar so that you're not always trying to work and catch up, that you just have a consistent calendar all the time. So sending those contacts is important, as well as booking during parties. Now, we also never want to sound desperate. Okay. One thing that I think is funny is, like, as a consultant, um, we feel like uh, when people may have a booking, like they're really helping us, and they are, but we need to also focus on they think we're helping them, which we are. Okay. So it's kind of a full circle where when you get a booking, you're excited because it's helping your business, but you need to be excited because you're helping your host and your future hosts. And you never want to be pushy, salesy, sound desperate, like, oh, I need parties. Will you please help me? You want to have confidence and be determined. So you want to have the determination language of being genuine. I love that word, being genuine, genuinely wanting to help your customers and your hosts. And I thought of you because I'd love to help you get. Wouldn't it be fun too? Okay. Instead of, I need your help. I'm trying to reach my goal. I just need to sell 5 mix and chops or whatever. Okay. Don't sound desperate, sound determined to help them. Make it about others and not yourself. Okay. So when you're making your contacts, talk about how fun parties are. Remember that having the positive affirmations and really thinking of yourself as the booking machine, because your parties are fun. I think one of the best things to hear from your hosts and your guests is, this party was so fun. You just make it so fun. I can tell you love your job with Pampered Chef. I can tell you love working for Pampered Chef because you have so much fun. Mention how much fun everyone's already having together. Let's keep the party going. Let's have somebody book a party soon so that we can keep the fun going. Talk about helping the hosts for the free product the hosts can earn. And especially now with a $50 host bonus with 3 bookings. Okay, so it's a win-win. You're getting a booking for your hosts to get those 3 bookings for the $50 bonus, plus the new host that's doing the booking, you're going to help them get those free products. Okay, now one thing, always get the date in the book. And I think that's one thing that is so helpful with this 3 booking for the host, because you literally have to get a party date in the book. You know, it has to be within 6 months. So that helps a lot. Now, there's lots of different messages that you can copy and paste. There's messages, you can go into all those different Facebook groups and find all kinds of messages. Here's a couple. Just talking to them about remembering them from a party. And so this would be when you're reaching out to past customers. You remembered them from Mary's party because they were so fun. Here's one talking about, you're going to have this new virtual party called the New Year Better You, which now you might want to call it, you know, summer fun or grilling and chilling, or, you know, something like that. And then just telling them what's in the party that makes it so fun. Here's kind of a challenge that you've been asked to book 4 online parties, which I think is great because you're talking about your training. It's not sounding desperate because you are talking about a training. So the difference between I need these parties, you're talking about a training. Now, I asked Tracy to find the wording that she gives in her express party template. I used this wording 2 weeks ago, and I think I sent 20 messages, and I got 5 bookings for the new express party. So I'm not going to say that's automatically going to happen for you, but I want to stop sharing here for a second, and I want Tracy to put that verbiage in the chat, because this is something that I want to challenge you to do. Okay, I want you to challenge yourself to book some express parties soon. Now, the one thing that's really cool about these express parties is it literally takes 15 minutes of an evening. Okay, people are only on the party for 15 minutes. Now, if you were not a part of the copy or Dream Builder team meetings where Tracy did the training on it, please go back and find that so that you can find out more about it. And I know Tracy is, you know, pretty passionate about the express parties, and so I think she would help you with that. And then Tracy, did you do a video on Dream Builders also, on just separately, or was it just in our monthly Zoom?
It was just in the monthly Zoom, but Brenda, when I did it with copy,
Yeah.
Brenda cut out my part and did a video, so it's in copy, as a video training as well.
Okay, we should get that also and put it in types of parties on Dream Builders.
I know the documents on Dream Builders
Yeah.
for host coaching, but I don't think the video talking about it is.
Yeah. So we might want to move that over too, so we have it as well. That would be great. Okay. So Tracy will put that in there, but it just talks about this new way to party and how you're just looking for people to help you learn how to do that. And it just, the verbiage is awesome because people are like, oh yeah, that sounds like a fun, easy party. I'd love to help you learn how to do that. You know, so that's just kind of a new thing that you can try. So Joan and Richard, do you recall the training on that from Tracy? Were you a part of either of those?
I wasn't in on it, but I did try an express party once
Okay.
last year, I think. It's been a while.
Oh wow, you were
Yeah.
you were
Yeah.
oh,
And it was just like, I think I did mine 30 minutes and I only got a couple orders, but it was,
okay.
it was fun to learn.
Yeah, yeah. So I know, you know, you never know exactly how strong a party is going to be, but I've heard really good things. I I have 4 booked for this month, and my first 2 have already postponed to later in the month. But what's one thing that's nice is since it's only 15 minutes, it's easy to reschedule because you only have to find 15 minutes. So, yeah.
You can do them all in one night. Just say.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that the first time, but I think once I get used to it, then I think I would maybe set aside a night and do, you know, work for 2 hours and do 4 of them or something. Yeah.
I will for sure listen to that training though of Tracy's.
Yeah.
Try it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make sure to share it in there so everybody can see it.
Yeah. If
My
you-
internet's so slow, I can't even get Google Drive to pop up right now.
Okay. Yeah. So if you could, you don't necessarily need to put it in the chat, but if you even put the script in Focus Now and then put the training in guides under types of parties or whatever near where you have that the template. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Sarah's little fun little scripts slides here. Okay, so
One thing I'll say about the Express Party is
Mhm.
there is actually host coaching that goes along with it.
yeah,
So that might have been one thing that was lacking when you first started doing them, Joan. I'm not sure, but there's also host coaching that goes with it.
yeah, it's and Tracy's, it's just very thorough. So yeah, once you look at that, there's not much you need to do other than just copy and paste. It's very thorough. Okay. So after you send messages, we all know that the chances of somebody responding the first time are slim. You know, if you send 30 messages, you might get 2 or 3 to respond on the first try. But then don't be afraid to send the second message, okay? Because I just think of the times when, you know, I'm heading out the door and I look and I see there's a message and I look at it quick to see if it's anything important, you know, that needs to be answered right away. And if it's not, then I keep going. How many times could I have forgotten to go back and follow up with that message? So we have a circle back message, and and here it is right down here. I just want, oh shoot, oh gosh. I just wanted to circle back and see if you got my message the other day. I never know with technology these days. You know, we can always blame technology. So it's not like we're being a pest. You're just checking back to see if I got it. And when you say that, a ton more will respond. It really does. And then just put a smiley face by it, or one of those with the eyes looking up with, you never know about technology these days. Just, you know, inserting those emojis always lightens the message up. It just makes it more fun. Oops. Okay, then when you have orders placed at your parties, send them a thank you. This is Sarah with Pampered Chef. Thank you so much for your order and for your participation in the party. You made the party so fun. I want to thank you for supporting my business and purchasing the Rock Crock, to name a few. You will love them. Have you enjoyed the party? And then after they say, oh, it's been so much fun, you're an amazing consultant, have you thought about hosting your own online party? So then you can just have this script right there, just copy and paste, and you have it all set to go. Now, if you are using the host coaching document in Dream Builders, this would be right in there. So just, and there's a couple different ways that you can challenge your host to get the bookings. This one, oh yeah, this is the one where you challenge the host to send a message to 10 of their guests and see if they'd be interested in hosting a party of their own. And what you have them do is message the guest and you. So it's a three-way chat, the host, the guest, and you have them message them this message here. Thanks for joining us at my virtual party this week. We've learned so much. I wanted to check with you to see if you might be interested in earning a lot of free products, just like I am this week. My consultant is super fun, and I would insert your name there. So like Tracy is super fun, and hosting an online party is a cinch. It only takes a few minutes a day to post one thing that she'll send you in advance. She has openings for, then obviously you're going to change this, probably June, July, or May and June. And the offers are amazing, including brand new spring products. I'm only one party away from my goal, obviously. You will only send that if that's true. And I'll attend if you have one. What do you say? So if you can get your host motivated to get the 3 bookings, that is huge. Now, I have found that once a host has 1 booking, they are much more incentivized to get those 2 more. And if they have 2, you can almost guarantee that they're going to find that 3rd one. And you can always have them book themselves out 6 months. So now would be perfect because the host could be the 3rd booking and book out for September when the new catalog comes out. So then this is the response that you can use with that 3-way chat. And then if they didn't respond, then this is what you can send to them when you're closing up the party. Now, you're always going to have objections. But unless they say, no, I do not want to host a party, or no, I'm not interested in being a host, then you just kindly keep asking. So I always say, I understand. But this one is, I know how you feel. This is if you don't have any products or I don't do parties. So we have an objections sheet that we can give you with scripts on it. Just knowing how they feel, getting, helping them know that you understand, but then give them a reason to still do it. For example, if they don't need products, why not a charity? Now you could offer them the shared rewards parties, because then they're sharing the discounts with others. I don't know anyone. Then I felt the same way when I had a show. I found that when I looked at my Christmas card list or wedding list or whatever, I thought of several people to invite. So this, you could just say, can I help you brainstorm people? I have friends who don't have much money. Then you tell them that they're under $10. I'm too busy. Well, there you go with the express party. Okay, so now we can include the express party in the too busy one. And then you can just say, this would be for the cooking show, but you can also mention if they have, 5 to 10 minutes a day, they have time to be a host. This one with having parties before, but nobody ever comes. We can talk about, you know, having their friends invite friends. Okay. And then with a Facebook party, talking about how you can invite people from all over the country, which is so nice. Okay. So we will post this call to action in the Focus Now group. So we're here. And so you're going to continue to send to 10 to 30 messages depending upon what you want your calendar to look like. Sarah has a particular training by Kristen Waranga that she would like you to look at, and then share your tracker of your contacts, and make sure that you talk with your director and share the takeaways from the Kristen Waranga training. And then when you are sending your messages, make sure that you share screenshots with your director so that they can help you with your objections. All right, so mindset movement. Everyone wants to book with me. I am a booking machine. I have fun, interactive parties. You know that we've worked hard on our templates to make them fun. Okay, so just know that your parties are fun. Okay, so remind yourself of that people that are in your parties are gonna have fun, and we all need a break. We all need to go in and play Family Feud in the Pamper Chef party, or we all need to go in and guess how many jelly beans are in the infusion water bottle, or whatever it is. So just focus on the fun part. That's one thing that I do in my host coaching, which we'll talk about another day. But when I ask my hosts to tag their guests, I always ask them to tag it under the games, because people come in and they see their name under a game and they're like, oh, I can do that. Well, then we're hoping that they're going back and scrolling through all the other stuff. But hosts are much more likely and willing to tag under something that is fun than how about, do you want this? That sort of thing. Or recipes, because everybody likes recipes. So I want to have you now, I really want to open it up to you to ask. I know Richard's schedule, his calendar is way more than he even wanted it for this month and next month, so he's doing well. Joan, how are you feeling about you? And actually, I think I'm going to stop the recording now because we'll just chat amongst us.